Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of my RCT3 Megapark. Our little park is coming together nicely. In the last episode we added the first big coaster, so it's the inverted coaster you see here. Quite happy with that. In this episode I think I want to continue building on this side of the park. I went through the rides that are available in this game, and under roller coasters, not really sure why it's under roller coasters, but I saw these white water rapids and I thought this was a really interesting ride. So it's kind of like the normal river rapids, but it has some more available elements. You can also make a wide track, so that actually looked quite interesting. So in this episode I'm going to try and build one of those rides. I think I'm going to build the station somewhere over here and just build it into the hills a bit. But yeah, just going to give that a try and see how much fun it is to build one of these rides. Okay, I'm not sure why some of these rides are under roller coasters, like the splash boats, and of course also these white water rapids. But oh well, that's a design choice for the game. Probably would be nicer to actually put them on the water rides, but oh well, they decided to do it like this, and that's what I'll have to live with. Anyway, yeah, we can make the station here. I think I'll again make the station a bit into the ground like I did with the log flume, and I'll just work out something nice here. Actually, I think it might be nice to actually start on an incline and make the queue go upwards to this ride. And this ride actually is really wide. I believe it covers several tiles. Oh, the track does. I think that's very interesting for one of these track rides. And what I actually like is that you can actually also make it you can actually make the track even wider. You can do that with this piece, and you can actually also make this transition in a curved section or in a straight section. I think that that's some really that's a really flexible ride like this. It's like a really wide S-bend. That's really cool. So make a waterfall like this. A rapid's broken column. So I guess the boats will collide with this column or a stone arch. There's some really interesting elements here. And it looks like this section also has a small slope in it. So what I'm going to do is I will simply make it go back and forth several times throughout this section of land here before it finally returns back to the station here. I might even make it pass under the station here, not really sure. I'll think of something nice. Alright, this is a very interesting ride type. I already mentioned a bit what all the special elements were about this ride. First time I'm building one of these. So first I had a layout, but I did extend it a bit. I think it's quite a nice layout, especially if I do the landscaping around it. Now I did leave quite some holes in the landscape, and it probably is going to be quite annoying to fill it all up, but I'll do my best. And probably I'll just make lots of plants around it. Alright, and of course I also want to have a nice station for this ride. I'll just make a nice building around it here. Alright, let's first get going on the landscaping here. Alright, the landscaping around the ride is done. Now I really love the smoothing tool. It's nice to just have a tool that just always works. A lot of these landscaping tools don't work once the track is set. But yeah, the smoothing tool that removes the terrain edges really is a godsend. Okay, first I'm going to make the station of the ride so I can open it. And then afterwards I will also do some of the I will paint some of the terrain edges here, or some of the terrain, and I'll put some ruins and some foliage around it. Alright, that's the station of the ride done. I actually had to do surprisingly little zero clearance tricks, so that was nice. Now, the top of the building, it is quite basic, but overall I think this is a nice station building for the ride. So now I can open it and actually let the guests on it. So that's a nice milestone. So what's left for me to do now is to add some foliage and here to the landscape, and to also paint some of the landscape in some nice colors. Okay, I probably overdid it a little bit with the giant ferns, but overall I think this foliage that I made here looks quite nice, especially when combined with these huge boulders. Since this is such a big ride, I think these boulders work here quite well. Okay, the next thing I want to do is add another patron to the park, so let's do that now. Alright, and we will name this entertainer Milpje. Milpje will be an elephant. Let's give Milpje some nice colors. Alright, no, you did not take any drugs or anything. You're actually seeing a purple elephant. And that's what Milpje will be in the park. I hope you enjoy your spot. And thanks for your support. Okay, all that's left for now is to take a ride on the river rapids. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me build. I'm really happy with how this ride became. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next episode. See you later.